Steve and I were talking this morning, and we were just sharing war stories. And I will tell you, this week, we have had so many challenges. I've had technical challenges with my phone. My phone just shut down like several times this week. The computer shut down, the PowerPoint wasn't working, Steve's wasn't working. We've had so many issues. So I know that a lot of times when we're doing these things happen, so I appreciate everybody just accommodating us. All right, so on this sheet, on the first side, where it says ignite your image, that's the front. Let's start with what in your life or business would you like to change? What in your life or business would you like to change? There's always something in our life that we want to change, right? Is there anyone here who doesn't have anything that they don't want to change?
Maggie, sorry.
So I want you to write that down. And then I want you to write down, number 2, who do you need to be to change it? Who do you need to be to change it?
Can you give us an example of what you're talking about?
As far as what you want to change?
Yeah, who do you need to be?
Who do you need to be? So one of the things that I have recognized as I've been growing is when you're trying to transform into your next level, you have to be a different person. When you're in grade 1, you can't take the same knowledge from grade 1 to pass the test in grade 2. You can't take the same knowledge from grade 5 to pass the test in grade 9, right? You have to have different knowledge, different wisdom, different understanding. So it's possible that maybe you're having a challenge with sales, let's say. I'll use that as an example. Because I know many of my clients, oftentimes that's one of the challenges they have, is they're afraid to sell. And we'll be talking about that a little bit later. But in order to do sales, you have to be a bolder person. You have to be more confident, right? So who do you need to be in order to get to your next level or in order to achieve your goal? So I want you to write that down. Trust me. My core principle of my business is Romans 12, verse 2. Be transformed by what? By the renewing of your mind. And what that basically means is that in order for you to be transformed to your next level, your mind has to be transformed. That means your mind has to be reprogrammed. In other words, you can't have the same thinking that you have now to get you to the person that you want to be a year from now. In other words, your thinking has to change. You ever heard change your thinking, change your destiny? Right? Right? So let's see what an unrenewed mindset looks like.
How did you get into my office?
Does that look like anybody's desk here? That is what an unrenewed mind looks like.
Not sure the one you don't have a girlfriend.
When your mind is all tangled up, how many people get tangled up sometimes in their situation? Right? We get tangled up in our situations, in our businesses, in our life, our personal life, finances, health, whatever it might be. You get tangled up in your mind, and then it gets cluttered, and then you start hoarding, right? And things start to pile up. And you know, as entrepreneurs and business people, most of us, we focus on the 20% of success, which is action, right? So we do. Oh, my health isn't going well, but I'll do. Oh, my spouse, she and I are having problems, so I'll just do, right? And what we keep doing is we just keep piling up and tangling up our minds, right? So, number 3, it says, I need to renew my mind or change my thinking in the following areas. I want you to write that down. See, what we're doing is we're setting a tone for what Steve is going to be talking about later about igniting your influence. So what do you need to do to renew your mind? What needs to change, in other words? What thought process or thought patterns you have that need to change? Another way to say that is, what habits do you have that you need to change? Now, I want us to take 1 minute. I want you to share with your neighbors at your table what challenges you're having and what areas you need to change. Because sometimes what happens is we tend to feel like we're alone in our situations. I know a lot of my clients that I deal with, when they come to me and we do our discovery session, they tend to feel like they're alone. And then I have to assure them that, you know what, you're not alone. Because there's other people that are feeling the same way you're feeling. So I'm going to give you 1 minute to share at your table what your challenge is, if you feel like sharing, and what you need to change in order to move forward.
I'll start with mine's time management and organization. My office is not really like that, but that's what my mind looks like. So, how do I fix that? I don't know. I need to renew my mind. What? Just unclutter it?
Yeah.
I kind of do the same thing.
Where do they
I just
they
open
they back 99? Plus shipping.
Is it more like physical stuff? It's just
It's
mental
everything.
stuff.
Yeah. It's everything. I'm doing better though. I'm starting my day with devotion and stuff, and like that helps.